This Anthony Edwards build is clutch, calling game in the mid-range, in the pro-am. This build can score on all three levels, midi, 3-point, and of course, to be an Anthony Edwards build, it can also finish as well. Contact dunks, all the best jump shots, all the best dribble moves and sigs, y'all. I'm going to give you guys the full build. This new 6'4" Anthony Edwards, in my opinion, is the best overall point guard build on NBA 2K25, especially if you're like me and you play Pro-Am. I mean, look at this, hitting half spin jumpers. I'm shooting fadeaway threes while blinking red. I'm flexing on their lockdown. Look, I'm flexing on the lock. There's nothing nobody can do with this build, y'all. Like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys want to see next. Look, I'm breaking the lock's ankles. I know I missed this shot, but you reload me, you know I'm going to hit, man. But first, Romans chapter 10. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher, y'all? A lot of people ask me, oh, Waf, why you always forcing us God in your videos, talking about God and the Bible in your videos, y'all? It's because I used to be atheist, y'all, and I know exactly what it's like to not have God in your life. I know exactly what it feels like to not follow Jesus, to not follow God. And trust me, it's not the way to live. You don't want to live that way. In fact, if you are living that way, you're not even living at all. Okay, so that's why I make sure to talk about God in every single one of my videos, because every single person who watches it needs God, y'all. We all need God. We all need Jesus, man. And how could somebody learn about God without somebody teaching them about God? How could you believe in God if you never even heard of God? So I always wish that more people would talk about God, talk about Jesus, and so I'm being the change that I want to see in the world firsthand, y'all. Make sure to follow God, follow Jesus, and have a blessed day. Like the video. What's good, y'all? This is my brand new Anthony Edwards build, y'all. I have so much fun on this build. In my opinion, it's probably my favorite point guard build that I've made all year. I know I said that on the last build video, but this build is similar to my last build, but it's slightly upgraded to where it's just a little bit better, y'all. As you guys can see when I go to the stats, in my opinion, this is like the perfect Anthony Edwards build. 99-3. Anthony Edwards shoots a lot of threes, y'all, but he also dunks the ball a lot. 89 driving dunk for the contact dunks. It also has an 88 mid-range, so slightly higher on the midi, because I use this build a lot for Pro-Am. And in Pro-Am, especially this year, you got to be able to hit midi fades. You got to take your midis. So having this high midi is really, really valuable. Honestly, I might even make a build with 99 midi because it is that valuable. But you guys can see 96 ball handle, 91 speed with ball, 85 steal, 74 perimeter. So this build, it does play defense. Anthony Edwards is not a slouch on defense. All right, here's all the stats, all the physicals, man. I will show you guys all my animations as well. I know a lot of people ask me for all the SIGs, man. I use the exact same SIGs on all of my guards, all the best moves, all the meta moves, okay? I'm not one of those people that trying to be different, you know what I'm saying? I like to win. Winning is how I be different. Breaking ankles is how I be different. You know what I'm saying? Here's the jump shot, Patty Mills base, double Oscar Robertson release. I see so many people, they want to blend Oscar, 80% Oscar, 20% Sexton, 90% Oscar, 10% Garland, 10% Beluba. No, I'm telling y'all, double Oscar, it gets the least contested. It's the most fast, least contested, maximum release height to put with Patty Mills, y'all. Make sure to go double Oscar Robertson. And then I will show you guys my dunk animations as well. Contact dunks, pro and small off 2. And then off 2, I just have the baseline reverses. Off 1, quick drops, athletic hangs off 1 with the contact dunks, with the reverses, the standing dunks, obviously. And then for these, I have only the best dunks. Devin Booker, Clyde the Glide. The reason I use Clyde, it gets a lot of N1s. So it's not really the best dunk package, but it gets a lot of N1 dunks. Clyde the Glide does. Malik Monk, and Michael Jordan, y'all. It's nothing too crazy. You know, we got the oops, contact oops, but that's really all that you need for the dunking. Like I said, this build is crazy. It plays just like Anthony Edwards. And let's get into the clips, man. Now, all these clips are going to be in Pro-Am on my Anthony Edwards build, running with subscribers as well. So if you guys want to run with me, I'm definitely looking for more Pro-Am hoopers, y'all. If you guys want to run, make sure to join my Discord. I'm leaving the link in the description, in the pinned comment as well. My Discord is the best way to run with me, the best way to get in touch with me, y'all. I'm pretty active in there, so like I said, we're trying to build a big Discord community with more Pro-Am hoopers, so make sure to join that. But you guys can just see off the clips, man. I'm hitting fadeaway threes, contested threes, back fading threes. On top of that, it's the defense, man. I could make a different version of this build that has 99 midi, but I would have to sacrifice on the defense. And for me, you guys, if you've been watching my channel, you know I have multiple builds that don't have defense, and I'm definitely like a supporter of no defense just because the game is so bad that it's kind of like you can get away with it. But when it comes to a Pro-Am, I like having at least an 85 steal. I like being able to make an impact on defense, whatever type of way I can, y'all. But the midi, like I said, is so valuable that I think I might remake a second version of this build. So comment 99 midi if you guys want to see the 99 mid-range version of this build. But you guys see I'm hitting strong contests, all types of contested threes, limitless range threes, fadeaway threes, y'all. 99 3 is so much fun. It's so valuable on this game as I fade to the corner again. In my opinion, if you're going to be a guard running Pro-Am, you got to have a 99 3. All right, you got to be on a build with high three ball, high three ball for sure. High mid is kind of optional. But look at me, I'm just flexing, you know what I'm saying? Hit him with the little taunt into the little Kyrie spin. Oh my gosh, that's toxic, man. Breaking the locks, ankles, bringing it back. I know I missed that shot, but you reload. I'm not going to miss twice in a row. You guys see all the badges, man. Legend Limitless, Legend Deadeye, all that stuff, man. This build is crazy. This build is crazy. Heat check from the corner. Hit him with the Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of fun on this build. This right here is probably my most fun build. I do have a 6'2 version of this build, but honestly, y'all, 6'4 is better than 6'2. I had to just go ahead and admit it to myself. I've got multiple 6'2s and I have multiple 6'4s, but what makes this Anthony Edwards build special is the fact that it is 6'4". All right, being 6'4", you get contested way less. You get open shots way more. You just hit more shots. And I was one of the biggest supporters of Mini Marksman badge. I really like Mini Marksman as a badge. I like being a small guard, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, 6'4 is just better. Even without Mini Marksman badge, the 6'4 just shoots better. It feels smoother. The only thing I like about the 6'2s more is I like having that Legend Lightning launch. But ultimately, it's worth it to be 6'4", to not get contested as much, just to be able to play way smoother and way better, y'all. And I've mentioned this in other videos before as well, but the fact that I go minimum weight on these builds for the thin body type, y'all. Thin body type makes such a big difference, okay? Thin body type helps me to dribble way faster. I dribble way better. So it would have been nice to have strength on this build, because in real life, I would say Anthony Edwards probably has at least gold strong handle. All right, you know what I'm saying? He's not like Burley, but he's definitely a stronger type guard, you know what I'm saying? So it would be nice to have strength on this build, but ultimately for Pro-Am, for comp modes to be the best competitive PG, you know what I'm saying? I definitely believe that no strength is the wave, low strength is the wave. To be able to get that thin body type, it makes you speed boost better, makes you dribble better. I mean, look at me, I'm throwing dots too. That's the thing about Anthony Edwards. If you guys have been watching this playoffs, he's pretty much always been able to score. You know, he's always been able to put the ball into the basket. He's gotten better at that as time has gone on. But what's really been special this year, this run, is seeing his growth as a playmaker, y'all. 85 pass accuracy is more than enough to get the job done. Just make the right play, make the right pass, man, and you're able to dot your teammates consistently. all right, consistently. And it's just the perfect Anthony Edwards build. I know I don't have the face scan. I'm just using my regular my player. All right, if you guys really, really, really want me to do the face scan, comment down below face scan, and I can make a part 2 of this build with the face scan. When I was going over my clips, when I was going over my attributes, I'm like, who does this build really play like? Who does this build play style emulate? And I'm like, it's got to be Anthony Edwards. I mean, especially for all the people that are left now, playing right now in the playoffs. I mean, it's got to be Anthony Edwards. Even though I still use all the meta sigs, like I'm not putting on Anthony Edwards jump shot or Anthony Edwards size up, you know what I'm saying? Just the play style, the shot selection, the attributes. I mean, look at this, holding for the last shot. I always want to hold for the last shot at the buzzer, y'all. Back fading, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. This build is crazy. And let me know, who do you guys think is going to win this round in the conference finals? You think it's going to be Wolves or Thunder? Comment down below what you guys think, Wolves or Thunder, Pacers versus Knicks. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of any of these teams left, so I don't really care too much. But ideally, I would want Wolves versus Knicks so we could see Cat versus Edwards, Randall versus New York. You know what I'm saying? A little rivalry. I think Wolves versus Knicks would be fire. But I also wouldn't mind Thunder versus Pacers. All right, seeing the best offense versus the best defense. I think both of those will be a good matchup. But let me know what you guys think down below. You guys can see this build is just crazy. I'm getting whatever I want from Limitless. I'm shooting from the target, shooting from 35 feet. You know what I'm saying? I'm flexing on them, hitting buzzer beaters, hitting mid-ranges. I'm playing defense. I'm getting steals, coming down the court, man. I'm dotting my teammates, all that type of stuff, man. This build is so much fun. Definitely better than my 6'2". I mean, look at this dot right here. 85 pass, if you know what you're doing, y'all. 85 pass is just fine. You're able to dot your teammates. And then 99-3 is just perfect. You see I'm hitting contested fadeaways with low stem, dropping my nuts, step back to the 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, this build is just crazy. Like I said earlier, though, make sure to join my Discord if you guys are looking to run with me, looking to just get in touch with me if you have questions or build questions, anything like that, y'all. Make sure to join my Discord. It's in the link in the description. It's in the pinned comment. I mean, look at that move. Hit them with the Kobe jab step after the spin. They're just lost. This build has defenders lost, okay? You guys see I'm hitting them with the half spin, just midi in, you know what I'm saying? That's the power of having that high midi. 88 midi, I definitely noticed a difference compared to having 84 midi, 85 midi. And even with cap breakers, I'm going to go even higher with my mid-range. Once I get all my cap breakers, I'm putting it all on mid-range as I hit the blinking red fadeaway 3. But it just, in Pro-Am, having high midi definitely makes a difference, like you guys are seeing. I'm hitting game winners from the midi. I'm hitting spin shots, half spin jumpers from midi, and ones from midi. It really unlocks the build, having the high mid-range as well. Plus the contact dunks. I mean, a lot of guards, they have high 3, high midi, but they can't finish. This build, as you can see, is getting putbacks. I'm getting contact dunks. I'm getting standing dunks. All that type of stuff, y'all. It makes a huge difference when you can score from all 3 levels. I'm going to do a video soon about how to average 30 points a game in Pro-Am and Rec. If you guys have just been paying attention to the top of the screen, I do average over 30 points a game, but oftentimes I'll have 40, 50, you know what I'm saying? If you just know how to score at all 3 levels, and especially if you know how to pass and get your teammates involved as well, it just makes scoring that much easier. And this build is the perfect build to average a lot of points on, because like I said, M1, you know what I'm saying, it does everything. Shoots 3s, shoots middies, it finishes, it contact dunks, it gets putbacks, M1s, all that type of stuff, and it plays defense too, so I'm able to get steals, come down the fast break, drop my nuts, you know what I'm saying, easy 3s. I see a lot of people, they want to score, but they don't want to do the little stuff, man. You got to play defense. You got to get your teammates involved. Just make the right play, and it all works out, y'all. But make sure to like the video, comment down below, subscribe, y'all. Let me know what you guys want to see next. And overall, have a blessed rest of your day, man. Make sure to follow God, follow Jesus Christ, follow the Holy Spirit always, y'all. It'll be the best decision that you ever make. And just have a blessed rest of y'all day, man. Peace.
matrix, but his daddy